Hey everyone, it's Jim with Crypto Mining Rig. And today we're diving deep into the world of GPU mining in 2025. For years now, GPU mining has been the go-to method for many to earn cryptocurrency, using their powerful graphics cards to mine coins like Ethereum. As we enter 2025, the big question on everyone's mind is GPU mining still worth it? The mining game has gotten much tougher with rising energy costs, hardware shortages, and increasing mining difficulty. Large-scale mining farms with cheap electricity and top-of-the-line hardware make it harder for individual miners to compete. But new cryptocurrencies and mining algorithms are emerging, potentially leveling the playing field for GPU miners. So, is GPU mining dead in the water? Not necessarily. Stick around as we explore these challenges and opportunities in detail. Let's talk about energy costs. Mining cryptocurrency, especially with GPUs, consumes a significant amount of electricity. Back in the day when electricity was relatively cheap, it wasn't as big of a deal. But times have changed, and energy prices have skyrocketed globally, straining miners' bottom lines. Imagine mining away, only to get hit with a hefty electricity bill that wipes out most of your profits. The more the cost of electricity rises, the less profitable mining becomes. As more industries adopt energy-intensive technologies, the strain on the grid intensifies, potentially driving prices even higher. Experts predict that energy costs will continue to rise, though the rate of increase might vary. We need to be smart, adapt, and find ways to mitigate these rising costs. One way is to look for more energy-efficient hardware. It's crucial to factor these costs into your calculations and see if mining is still a viable option for you. The impact of energy costs on mining profitability varies greatly depending on where you are. Some regions enjoy relatively cheap electricity, while others pay a premium. For example, some countries in South America and Central Asia have affordable hydroelectric power. On the other hand, countries in Europe often have higher energy costs due to taxes and environmental regulations. Location plays a crucial role in determining the profitability of your mining operation. Remember when you could easily buy a graphics card? Those days are gone. The past few years have seen an unprecedented shortage of GPUs, hitting the mining community hard. The global chip shortage, driven by supply chain disruptions and increased demand, has impacted everything from cars to gaming consoles. The cryptocurrency boom, particularly Ethereum, fueled a surge in demand for GPUs. Gamers, content creators, and AI researchers all rely on powerful GPUs, making them scarce. This shortage created a seller's market, with prices skyrocketing to astronomical levels. GPUs that were once mid-range were selling for twice or even 3 times their MSRP. Scalpers and bots made it even harder for regular folks to get a card at a reasonable price. Newcomers to the mining scene were priced out, unable to justify the exorbitant cost of entry. It created a barrier to entry, favoring those who already had hardware or deep pockets. While the chip shortage has shown signs of easing, pre-shortage prices are unlikely to return soon. The Ethereum merge has reduced the demand for GPUs for Ethereum mining, potentially leading to a slight decrease in GPU prices. New cryptocurrencies and mining algorithms are emerging all the time, some of which are more GPU-friendly. Miners need to stay informed about the latest trends and adapt their strategies accordingly. Large-scale mining farms have changed the game, leveraging economies of scale to maximize profits. These farms often strike deals with energy providers, securing lower rates due to their massive consumption. They also have the resources to invest in the latest hardware, often getting GPUs before they hit the retail market. Mining farms bypass stock shortages, securing bulk orders directly from manufacturers. This gives them a significant edge over individual miners who pay retail prices for their power. This shift towards large-scale mining operations has created an uneven playing field. Individual miners face shrinking profit margins due to rising energy costs and increasing mining difficulty. Many hobbyist miners find their rigs no longer profitable, forcing them to scale up, join a mining pool, or quit. This trend towards centralization raises concerns about the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies. When large mining farms control a significant portion of the network's hash rate, it raises questions about the network's resilience. So where does this leave the individual miner in 25? It's not entirely doom and gloom. One option is to join a mining pool, combining computing power with others to increase chances of earning rewards. Another approach is to focus on mining altcoins or newer cryptocurrencies with less competition. It requires research and experimentation, but finding a profitable niche in the altcoin mining scene is still possible. The key is to adapt to the new reality of the mining landscape. Individual miners need to be savvy, resourceful, and willing to explore new opportunities. Let's talk about mining difficulty. As more miners join a network, the difficulty of mining increases. The difficulty was low in the early days of Bitcoin, but those days are long gone. Hit subscribe and hit the like button. As the value of cryptocurrencies soared, more miners joined, bringing increasingly powerful hardware. This led to an exponential increase in the network's hash rate. To maintain the intended block time, the difficulty of mining had to increase proportionally. Miners constantly need to upgrade their hardware to keep up with the increasing difficulty. Cryptocurrency miners also have to deal with reward halving. Many cryptocurrencies have a built-in mechanism that reduces block rewards by half at regular intervals. For miners, halving events can drive up the price of the cryptocurrency, but also directly impact earnings. The halving mechanism forces miners to become more efficient and find ways to reduce operating costs. In a post-halving world, miners need to be even more strategic to stay ahead of the curve. How can GPU miners navigate the challenges of increasing difficulty and reward halvings? It's all about staying ahead of the curve. Miners need to constantly assess the profitability of their operations, considering factors like energy costs and hardware efficiency. One strategy is to focus on cryptocurrencies that are less difficult to mine. Another approach is to join a mining pool, increasing chances of earning rewards. The key to success in GPU mining is to stay informed, adapt to the ever-changing landscape, and always be on the lookout for new opportunities. Now, before you pack up your mining rigs and head for the hills, let's talk about some exciting developments that could breathe new life into GPU mining. As the crypto landscape evolves, so do the opportunities within it. While Bitcoin and Ethereum might dominate the headlines, there's a whole universe of alternative cryptocurrencies, often referred to as altcoins, emerging with unique features and mining algorithms. Remember how we talked about the challenges posed by ASIC miners? Well, some of these new cryptocurrencies are specifically designed to be more resistant to ASICs, leveling the playing field for GPU miners. They're like the indie bands of the crypto world, offering a fresh perspective and a chance to get in on the ground floor. This is great news for GPU miners, who might have felt priced out or left behind by the increasing dominance of ASICs in mining traditional cryptocurrencies. It opens up new avenues for profitability and allows for greater decentralization in the mining landscape. Section 2, ASIC resistance, leveling the playing field. But what exactly is ASIC resistance, and how does it benefit GPU miners? ASIC-resistant algorithms are designed in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to create specialized hardware that significantly outperforms GPUs in mining. They achieve this through various techniques such as using memory-intensive algorithms or incorporating elements that are difficult for ASICs to compute efficiently. Think of it like this. Imagine a race where everyone is given a bicycle except for one person who has a high-powered motorcycle. The motorcycle would obviously have a huge advantage, making it nearly impossible for the cyclist to compete. That's what ASICs have been doing in the mining world, outpacing GPUs with their specialized hardware. ASIC resistance levels the playing field by making the race more about the rider's skill and strategy rather than the vehicle's raw power. It allows GPUs, which are more widely available and accessible, to compete on a more even footing with ASICs. This fosters a more decentralized mining environment where individuals and smaller players have a fairer chance of earning rewards. Section 3. The Algorithm Evolution. The development of ASIC-resistant algorithms showcases the adaptability of the cryptocurrency community. It's a constant game of cat and mouse between algorithm designers and hardware manufacturers. As ASICs emerge, new algorithms counter them, preventing hardware dominance. Examples include Ethash and Equihash, used by Ethereum and Cash. These algorithms are memory-intensive, making them ideal for GPUs. New algorithms bring excitement and potential rewards. But ASIC resistance isn't foolproof. As technology advances, ASICs could be developed for resistant algorithms. Stay informed, adapt, and pivot your strategies as needed. Section 1. The GPU Mining Verdict. So, is GPU mining still worth it in 2025? Well, the answer, as with many things in the crypto world, is a resounding it depends. It's not a simple yes or no answer, and it requires careful consideration of the various factors we've discussed throughout this video. On the one hand, GPU mining faces significant challenges in 2025. Energy costs remain a major concern, and the increasing difficulty of mining, coupled with reward halvings, can put a dent in profitability. Large-scale mining farms, with their economies of scale and access to cheap electricity and resources, have undoubtedly changed the game, making it tougher for individual miners to compete on a level playing field. However, it's not all doom and gloom for GPU miners. The emergence of ASIC-resistant algorithms and the rise of altcoins offer a glimmer of hope, providing new avenues for profitability and a chance to be part of a more decentralized mining ecosystem. Joining mining pools can also help mitigate risks and provide a more consistent stream of income. Section 2. Staying ahead of the curve. The key to success in GPU mining in 2025 and beyond lies in adaptability and research. Gone are the days of simply plugging in your gaming PC and watching the profits roll in. Today's GPU miner needs to be a savvy strategist, constantly evaluating market conditions and optimizing operations. Here are some key takeaways for anyone considering GPU mining in 2025. Do your research. Understand the costs involved, including electricity, hardware, and cooling. Research different cryptocurrencies and their mining algorithms. Join a mining pool. Pooling resources with other miners can increase your chances of earning rewards. Stay informed. The crypto landscape is constantly evolving. Keep up to date on industry news and market trends. Be realistic about your expectations. GPU mining is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to adapt. GPU mining in 2025 might not be the same as it was in its early days, but it's far from dead. With the right approach, it can still be a rewarding endeavor. So, what are your thoughts on the future of GPU mining? Share your opinions and experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more crypto content. Until next time, happy mining.